As we understood everything about the comparative form of the adjectives, let's check what's the meaning of their superlative form, how it is formed, which is the correct way to say this or that. And let's start with a situation again. So what we know so far is that when we compare two people or two things, we use er if the adjective is short and then after that. The example from the previous video, Max is taller than Anne. The question is, what's happening when there is a third person? Yes, if you compare two of these people, the logic is the same. Anne is taller than Peter. Clear. But the idea is to compare all of them. So in this situation, we need to use something to say Max is of all. And in this situation exactly, we need the superlative form. The superlative form is something that we are going to examine now. So in this example, what we need is Max is the tallest of all. Short adjective, tall. It takes est as an ending and the in front. Please don't forget the, it's important. So Max is the tallest of all. Another example, Tom, Max and Peter, and here we'll be comparing the kilograms. So we say Tom is the heaviest of all. Again, the plus est at the end of the adjective. Smart is the adjective we want to use. And we want to say that Peter this time is the smartest of all. Max is the tallest of all. Tom is the heaviest, the smartest. Peter is the smartest of all. When we want to compare more than two people, we use the plus the third form of the adjective. When there is a short adjective, this third form is est at the end of the adjective. Don't forget the again. Good. But what will be the situation when we use long adjectives? As in this case, interesting. Let's see. Peter's book is the most interesting of all. The most interesting. Or here, we use intelligent and we say Max is the most intelligent of all. So what we need? The most, and after that, the adjective. So here is the rule. When there is a short adjective and we need to use its third form, or the so-called superlative form, we need to put the in front of the adjective plus est at the end of the adjective. When the adjective is long, we use the most and after that the adjective in its basic form. Short adjectives, long adjectives. Be careful with this, it's really important in English to understand what's the logic of short and long in terms of adjectives. And of course, here they are. These are the irregular adjectives that we started studying the previous lesson. Now you know their second form. Good, better. Bad, worse. Much or many, more. Little, less. What about their third forms? Here they are. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Much or many, more, the most. Little, less, the least. These by heart. If you don't know the meaning of by heart, please check it in the dictionary. By heart. And as you know, after we finish with theory, it's time to start doing exercises. That's what we are doing, first checking our PDF. Here it is. The first exercise, you need to write the superlative form of these adjectives. The second one, you need to write the sentences with the superlative forms of the adjectives given in brackets. Good luck! Superlative adjectives exercises. Okay, let's see what you've done. In the first exercise, you need to write the superlative form of each of these adjectives. Large, short, the largest. Hot, short, the hottest. Spelling here. Interesting, the most interesting. Long adjective. Surprising, the most surprising. Long adjective. Handsome, the most handsome. Long adjective. Pretty, be careful. The same rules about the spelling that I told you about the short adjectives are applicable here. They are valid for long adjectives. So pretty, it doesn't matter that it's long, you format on the way a short adjective is formed, which means pretty, the prettiest. Ugly, the ugliest. Cruel, the cruelest. When the adjectives finish in Y or in EL, they receive EST at the end. Good. The second exercise, here you needed to write sentences with the superlative forms of the adjectives. Peter is the heaviest of all. Be careful not to forget the heaviest of all. Anne is the youngest, or Anne is the youngest of all. Matt is the oldest, or Matt is the oldest of all. Tom is the laziest, or Tom is the laziest of all. Angela is the most polite, or Angela is the most polite of all. Tim is the most intelligent, the same as Tim is the most intelligent of all. Well done, guys. These were the videos, the beginning of the videos actually, in which we'll speak about adjectives, but for this level, that's it. So some things to remember. An adjective stays in front of a noun. If there is an article, the article, a, an, or the, goes in front of the adjective. Adjectives have three forms. The normal form, lazy, for example. Then comparative form, when you compare to people, remember it on this way, you compare to people, you need the comparative or the second form of the adjective. And after that, the superlative form. So the superlative is the third form of the adjective. When you want to be sure which adjective you need, you try to understand, is it short or long? Short adjectives. Big, bigger, ER, the biggest. Long adjectives. Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. And this is easy. So see you in the next lesson.
السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الاعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد إن شاء الله.